Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Logan. How are you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really great, thank you.
That's fantastic. And hello to everyone at home.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Welcome to another week of Kids Chat.
Yeah, go for it.
This week we're looking again at Upside Down. It's actually our last week for Upside Down.
Yeah, actually, did you ever try to do your handstand thing?
No, because I can't do a handstand. I absolutely lie. I am terrible at handstands.
I can't do that. Oh, come on, I want to see you try.
Oh, that's awesome. That's shocking.
That's better than me.
Didn't even get high enough off the ground. I should have used this as like a backboard and just kind of pushed myself up. I think Shane Dirks can do a pretty good handstand though.
Oh, Shane Dirks.
He can
we
do a
want to
handstand.
see Shane Dirks handstand.
Oh, man.
Anyway, Logan, maybe you could pray for us to start.
Absolutely. Yeah, God, thanks for today. Thanks for this awesome opportunity we have to just come together and listen to the word that you've given to us and just reflect on what we learned today. Let us be humble in what we learn, Lord. Let's take that into our lives, Lord, and reflect you. Amen.
Oh, amen.
Amen.
All right, so today we've got some cards in a box here, and each of them has something that we're going to draw.
Perfect.
So when we pull that out, we're going to draw on the whiteboard. It's another Logan versus Jenny challenge, but whatever we draw out, we have to draw it upside down.
Upside down.
So do you want to do the first draw?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
What is it? You tell me.
Oh, you gotta guess it. Sure.
No.
Sure, you guess it.
Oh, boys and girls, you can have a go at this at home. Oh, what is that? I think that is a tree. Actually, we forgot to give you some time to go and get pen and paper yourselves, and we would love to see your upside down drawing. So we'll give you a moment to do that. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Alright, here's mine. Alright, this is my one here, and you've got to guess it.
I'll
okay?
Guess it. I'll guess it.
Alright, so...
Lime. Flower.
Yeah, it's a flower.
Yes.
We had to make them easy because Logan and I are not very good at drawing.
I think we've done well so far.
Alright, your turn.
Alright.
I think we're even so far.
Oh, this one. This one's actually interesting. I'm going to go to this one over here.
What is that?
It's like... What do you mean, what is that? I think it's blue.
Alright, if I'm thinking upside down, then maybe that's the water.
Mm-hmm.
And something shining out over the water. Is it a lighthouse?
It is a lighthouse.
Oh, okay. Well, that one was a bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good lighthouse drawing.
Okay. Oh, I've drawn a really easy one. This one's really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Snake.
This one was a bit easy. Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a snake. That was a bit cheating, really.
I feel like
Alright,
that's upside down.
Your turn. The snake could be anyway.
I don't know how to draw this one.
Alright, I want to see. You seem to be getting the more challenging ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tree was very... upside down. I don't know how to draw this upside down.
Can you even draw it right way up?
No.
Alright. Is it animal or mineral?
It is an animal.
It's an animal. It's got it's got legs. Is it? It's an animal. Does it scurry along the ground?
It does scurry along the ground.
All right. Is it a rat?
No, it's not a rat.
A mouse?
It is a mouse.
A mouse. Okay. All right, my turn.
That's a good looking mouse.
This is... All right, we've only got to... I'm getting the easy ones. This is cool. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is a little bit like last week, but this time it's upside down.
The house.
Yeah, it's a house.
Looks like my house from last week.
I know. It's about that good, isn't it? House. All right, last one.
Last one. Oh! If you came on Friday, you'll know this. If you come on Friday, or came on Friday,
yeah.
If you came on Friday, you should get this.
Oh, Friday to Spark, you mean?
Friday to our online Kids Fun Day event.
Oh, as last Friday, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's something to do with a boat.
It is something to do with a boat.
And I think it must be an anchor.
It is an anchor.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's our upside down boat. What?
Upside down boat.
I want you guys to send in your votes. We'll be posting this during the week. Can you tell us who do you think is the better upside down drawer?
Me.
Yeah. So we've got a few things planned for you to watch for the rest of Kids Church this morning. But Logan, can you just take us through what is the bottom line for this week?
Yeah, I can. And the bottom line for this week is that there's always more to discover in God's plan. That's about it.
Do you reckon that you've discovered everything about God's plan for you?
Absolutely not. I think there's always something more that we can discover, and God will always keep revealing something more to us as our journey goes on.
Yeah, I think that's right too. And maybe the disciples thought it was all over when Jesus died.
Yeah, I think they did.
And then they discovered more when Jesus rose again.
Yeah.
And he's in heaven with God now, but he's sent us the Holy Spirit. So just a couple of notices for us to finish off with. We would love you to be having a go at our challenges and making sure that you send them to us. So take a photo, get mum or dad to email it to us or to post it on our Facebook page.
Hi, my name's Emma. What I have enjoyed about isolation is spending time with my family. Roasting marshmallows over the fire, doing jigsaw puzzles, jumping on the trampoline, bike riding and playing games. What I haven't enjoyed about isolation is like being stuck at home with no friends and not being able to go out and go shopping. Today's Bible reading comes from Luke chapter 24, verses 13 to 35. That same day, 2 of Jesus' disciples were going to the village of Emmaus, which was about 12 kilometers from Jerusalem. As they were talking and thinking about what had happened, Jesus came near and started walking along beside them, but they didn't know who he was. Jesus asked them, "What were you talking about as you walked along?" The 2 of them stood there looking sad and gloomy. Then the one named Cleopas asked Jesus, "Are you the only person from Jerusalem who doesn't know what has been happening there these last few days?" "What do you mean?" Jesus asked. They answered, "Those things that happened to Jesus from Nazareth. By what he did and said, he showed that he was a powerful prophet who pleased God and all the people. Then the chief priests and our leader had him arrested and sentenced to die on a cross. We had hoped that he would be the one to set Israel free, but it has already been 3 days since this all happened." Some women in our group surprised us. They had gone to the tomb early in the morning, but they couldn't find a body of Jesus. They came back saying that they had seen a vision of angels who told them that he was alive. Some men from our group went to the tomb and found it just as the women had said, but didn't see Jesus either. Then Jesus asked the 2 disciples, "Why can't you understand? Didn't you know that Messiah would have to suffer before he was given his glory?" Jesus then explained everything written about himself in the scriptures, beginning with the law of Moses and the books of the prophets. Then the two of them came near the village where they were going. Jesus seemed to be going further. They begged him, "Stay with us. It's already getting late and the sun is going down." So Jesus went to the house to stay with them. After Jesus sat down, he took some bread. He blessed it and broke it. Then he gave it to them. At once they knew who he was, but he disappeared. They said to each other, when he talked to us along the road and explained the scriptures to us, didn't it warm our hearts? So they got straight up and returned to Jerusalem. The 2 disciples found the 11 apostles and the others gathered together. And they learnt from the group that the Lord really was alive and had appeared to Peter. Then the disciples from Emmaus told them what happened on the road and how he knew he was the Lord when he broke the bread.
Dear God, thank you for all the good things you give us, like pizza, doctors and nurses to help sick people, and our teachers. Thank you for the good ways you change our lives.
Please help everybody who is sick to get better. Sorry for all the things that we do that are wrong. Amen.
You make the darkness run and hide. You bring the broken back to life. Only you can, only you can. You set me free from every chain. You fill my heart with songs of praise. Only you can, only you can. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm. Every beat is calling out your name. You left the glory of your throne to bring this runaway back home. Only you can, only you can. You give me love, you give me life, you keep me dancing through the night. Only you can, only you can. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm. Every beat is calling out your name. Every beat is calling out your name. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. You're moving, your freedom is consuming. I feel you rushing through me. I'll never be the same. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm. Every beat is calling out your name. Every beat is calling out your name. Every beat is calling out your name.
Hey, John, have you seen my... Wake up, John! John, wake. Why are your pants on your head?
Why aren't your pants on your head?
My name is John.
And I'm Brandon.
And we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
That's right. Today we're... Wait, what? What? Why are the credits... What's going on? These credits usually come at the end of the show?
Feel like we really learned a lot today, buddy.
We have? No, we just started. Why are you...
Hey, what's your answer to the question of the day, Brandon?
No, we haven't even revealed the question.
The question of the day is, what have you discovered about God that surprised you?
Don't give it away. No, what about Kellen, the Bible story, and all that stuff?
Oh. Reveal the question!
What is happening, John? Everything is moving backwards. The show usually happens in the other direction.
I don't know that, Brandon. But I do know this. There's nothing better than a hot and fresh apple pie.
Okay, I don't know how or why, but for some reason the show is upside down right now. Everything is moving backwards. See, normally we'd start the show, maybe have a guest we talk to for a while, and then someone would say, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Can one of you please explain what's happening?
Is everything moving backwards for you too?
Yes. Just look at the So-and-So Show players. You see what I mean?
Oh man, it's worse than I thought.
Yeah, do you have any advice?
No. But I do have an idea.
Do you think that'll work?
I don't know. Let's see.
It worked! Great!
What's our story today, Kellen?
Our story today was written down by a guy named Luke in a book we now call Luke. He wrote about two followers of Jesus who were walking on the road to a village called Emmaus.
I woke up this morning and for a moment I was happy. I'd forgotten about all the things that had happened. But then I remembered.
I can't believe he's gone.
I don't even know what to do now. My whole world is turned upside down.
As they were walking, a man they didn't recognize came up and walked alongside them.
What's up?
Hello.
What are you talking about as you walk along?
You know, just all the stuff that's been going on in Jerusalem with Jesus. Are you the only person visiting Jerusalem who doesn't know about the things that have happened these last few days?
What things?
About Jesus of Nazareth.
He was a prophet.
He was powerful in everything he said and did.
We really thought he would be the one to set our people free.
Yeah, but then our rulers had him arrested and sentenced to die.
They nailed him to a cross.
And now it's the third day since he died. But then...
Then what?
We were told that our friends went to Jesus' tomb and it was empty.
Somebody must have stolen the body.
Mary and the others said that there were angels.
I know, but...
And the angels said that Jesus was still alive.
We really want to believe it's true. But how could it be?
They walked on, still very confused and sad. They had no idea that the man walking with them was actually Jesus himself.
How foolish both of you are.
Excuse me?
How long it takes you to believe what the prophets said? Didn't the Messiah have to suffer these things and then receive his glory?
I mean, I guess.
We're a little rusty on what the prophet said.
Then Jesus explained everything that was said about himself in Scripture, rewinding all the way back to Moses and the prophets. It was like God had planned for this all along.
Wow, it makes so much sense now.
You sure know a lot about Jesus.
Yeah. Here we are. Oh, wait. Do you have to keep walking? I have so much more to ask.
It's getting dark. You could stay the night with us.
Join us for dinner at least.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
super! I make great bread.
So the man they thought was a stranger, but really was Jesus, joined them for dinner. And when Jesus gave thanks and broke bread, they finally recognized him.
No way! It's Jesus.
But then Jesus disappeared from their sight.
Did you? Was he?
I did, and he was.
Oh, I knew there was something special about him.
I mean, the way he taught us about the prophets and Moses, I mean, we were so excited on the road,
we
weren't
have to go back to Jerusalem and tell everyone.
They'll never believe us.
We have to try.
When they got to Jerusalem, they told the 11 disciples what had been hard for them to believe, but what they knew to be true, what God had known would happen all along, that Jesus had come back from the dead. He was alive. The end. Hey, great job, so-and-so show players. Oh no, they're going backwards again.
I couldn't resist. Cool story, Kellen.
Isn't it though? Those two on the road thought they understood what was going on. Then God goes and does something completely impossible by bringing Jesus back from the dead. I always think it's surprising how God's plan works out.
I know, but God plans for things like thousands of years in advance. How could we ever understand?
We probably can't, but it helps to kind of rewind and see how God has made things work out in the past. That way, even if bad things happen or things we don't understand, we can trust that someone who is bigger and smarter than we are has got things under control.
I wonder if God's got one of these.
Probably not.
Yeah. His is probably way bigger.
Sure.
Whoa, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Oh, boy.
Now I'll leave you to
Wait,
it.
you
Bye.
Wow, that's someone who knows stuff was amazing. Makes me want to bake a pie.
I don't even know how to deal with you right now.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
That is awesome. Well, hey, that's all the time we have today, Felina. Thanks for coming on the show.
Well, I think the best thing to remember is that even if your pie recipe doesn't turn out the way you expect, you can still have fun baking it.
That's yummy. Any advice for someone out there who might want to learn how to bake a pie?
I still don't know why this is happening.
Oh, you know, apple, cherry, pecan, strawberry rhubarb, all the classics.
But hey, I don't have to know everything, right?
I'll have to try that. Hey, what are your favorite pies?
Sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there's no right or wrong way to eat a pie, but I like to just pick up a nice warm pie and just smash it in my face.
I know we already did this, but...
You know, I've always wondered, what's the best way to eat a pie?
Reveal the question! What have you discovered about God that surprised you?
My name is Felina Tossi, and I make pies.
Oh, well, welcome to the show. Who are you and what do you know?
It could be something that you've read about God in the Bible, or it could be something that God has done in your own life.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Talk about it together. And we'll see you again, hopefully right side up this time, on the So-and-So Show.
And I'm John.
We know who you are, John.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show.
And action.
Guys, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Marking.
Loud.
Rolling.
So what are you doing after the show?
Going to replace the batteries in this remote.
Ooh, that was good. Oh. Thank you. What do I have to do to get some coffee around here?
Hey, John, are you ready to start the show? Now I'm confused.
All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. I think it's time to change my mind from only thinking me, myself, and I, laying down my pride. Gonna put somebody else at number one this time. Don't wanna be in a world where it's all about me. I'll take second to whoever is around me. I'm giving up my number one position. We all belong at number one together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving it all for you. 'Cause we all belong at number one together. Here we go. Come on. We can change the world when we learn to share and put each other first. So I put aside myself, make it less of me and more of someone else. Don't wanna be in a world where it's all about me. I'll take second to whoever is around me. I'm giving up my number one position. We all belong at number one together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving it all for you. 'Cause we all belong at number one together. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. Humility is less of me, giving more for anyone around me. I'm giving up my number one position. We all belong at number one together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving it all for you. 'Cause we all belong at number one together. 'Cause we all belong at number one together.
Alright guys, we're going to give the memory verse another try, but this time I'm going to leave some words out and you have to try and remember the words. We'll do it all together first, and then we'll do it again with some words left out. All together. Don't do anything only to get ahead. Don't do it because you are proud. Instead, be humble. Value others more than yourselves. That's Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Okay, let's try it again with some of the words left out. Don't do anything only to get. don't do it because you are. Instead, be value others more than. That's from Philippians chapter what? Verse what? And here's the answers again. Hope you managed to get everything.
Hello and welcome to Craft with the Carters. If you haven't met us before, my name is Mel.
Zeke.
And Fuzzy. Yeah, Will. So today we are going to continue talking about our April theme. This is the last week that we're talking about that.
Wow.
And boys, what can you tell me about what we've been learning through April?
Humility. And how Jesus can turn your life upside down.
Yeah.
I'm
so
upside
Jesus
down.
turns our life upside down.
I'm upside down.
And we can have humility by loving other people and
I'm
putting them
upside
before
down.
ourselves, the way that Jesus did when he died on the cross and he rose again. So today we have a little science experiment to show you guys. So tell me, Will, what do we need for our science experiment?
I'm upside down.
Yes. Will, what do we need for our science experiment?
Canola oil.
Yep, so
A
oil,
cup.
a glass,
Some food coloring and some water. Coloring and some water.
Okay, so the first step.
Pour it in.
Okay, so the first step for this experiment is that we pour some oil into our glass jar. So Will, can you do that?
Am I?
Okay, now Ezekiel, can you do that for me?
Okay.
And then Will, can you put some of your food colouring into your oil, please?
This probably won't turn out the way you expect.
That's okay.
Mum.
Well, let's just see what it does.
This isn't.
Say 3 or 4 drops. That'll do.
That is fine.
Let's see if we can get it to. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna just go with that.
Enemies.
And then Ezekiel, what do we do next? We pour our water in.
Okay,
I'm not
Or should
doing
we mix it
I'm not
first?
sure.
Yeah, do we have any spoons?
Not out here, I don't. That's okay. Just pour your water in and let's see what it does.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
not
pour your
pouring
water in.
because I'm not trustworthy.
Oh, look at that. It all mixed up.
Wow,
that is
a
what
great
happens.
idea. That reminds me a bit of what happened.
Can you
in
see?
I can see a Spider-Man shape.
Well, okay, so if we have a look, we can see really clearly on Zeke's that the water is on the bottom and the oil has come up to the top. It didn't stay down the bottom. It got turned
upside down.
Wow, what a great idea.
Yep. So
I'm upside down.
give that a go if you've got some oil and some food colouring and some water at home.
I'm
Or
upside down.
I will send this through to your parents and you can have a go at learning the memory verse. So this one is a jigsaw puzzle that you can cut out and then put back together.
I'm upside down.
This one is a special colouring in sheet. So if you like to colour in, you can colour in the memory verse.
And I like doing puzzles.
Let us know if you've given any of these a go this week.